This is my informative speech on dyslexia. This is my audience. Good afternoon. Today I would give an informative speech on dyslexia. Dyslexia is hard to say, hard to spell. Try being dyslexic. Researchers say that 17% of the population has dyslexia. I did not know I had dyslexia until my junior year in high school. I learned I was one of these 17% by a test done in school. I was shocked that it took teachers and family members till the age of 16 to realize that I had this problem and to retain everything I've learned. It took a lot of hard work, determination, and basically retraining my brain to do everything again. I'm lost. Okay. I trained my brain to do everything that I should have learned at a very young age. To read, to spell. It finally made sense to me why the words that I had seen all my life had been backwards, turned around. It was hard for me to keep up with my other classmates in reading and other academic skills. But it did make sense after doing all the retraining. I started doing better and realized that I was an auditory learner. That actually listening to someone, I knew exactly what they were meant by it, instead of reading a chapter where it took me days and days to read it over and over again. Today in my speech, I'm going to try to inform you a little bit more about dyslexia and explain to you the struggles that we go through on things that we can overcome. Maybe show you some things about dyslexia that you never even knew about, and explain different types and how it can affect you in different ways. Not everyone is born with it. It comes from different things, and that's what I'm going to try to explain today. Dyslexia is a learning disability that can hinder spelling, math, reading, your career, and your education. These are many ways that it can hinder your comprehension, speaking, through math, education, words, reading. Why is there a T in it? Dyslexia is a learning disability. Dyslexia is mostly found in children and can persist throughout life. Dyslexia caused by the impairment of the brain's ability to translate images from the eyes and ears to understand language. How bad does dyslexia affect a dyslexic person? There are many different answers to the question, and dyslexia is different in a lot of ways. Dyslexia varies from mild to severe and can result from brain injuries. It could be hereditary. It could be from secondary development. Dyslexia is caused by hormonal development or malnutrition during early stages of fetal development. Dyslexia causes anxiety, depression, low self-esteem, negative thoughts, trouble concentrating. There are many helpful tools for dyslexic people can be used to help them focus and to keep their concentration and help retrain their brains. These types of things are overlays and finger grip pencils. Overlays help you re-jumble the words and re-configure the numbers in your head. It's a way to distract your brain to see the actual thing. Okay, now that I've gone through all the mumbo jumbo, there are many people that have dealt with dyslexia their entire life. Some of them are probably people you've never even thought. A lot of famous people. It's some of them have come out have never come out about having dyslexia until recently. The list is long. My favorite is George Burns. You know, the famous guy that always smokes a cigar, the comedian. He said that the hardest thing about having dyslexia is learning to spell it. Others include John Wayne, Alexander Graham Bell, Tom Cruise, Orlando Bloom, Cher, Thomas Edison, Pablo Picasso. All these people were known to have dyslexia, and it didn't stop them, and it shouldn't stop you. So in closing, I'd like to say I understand dyslexia is a tough learning disability to deal with, but in my personal experience, I don't consider it a disability. Instead, it is that I'm different from other people, and people who have dyslexia are the same as other people. There's been world-famous actors, painters, doctors, lawyers, politicians that could figure out how to deal with it. Everyone can figure out how to deal with it. I have and other people have too. I don't consider it a disability. I consider it having a little bit more of a challenge to do what I want to do in life. Thank you for your time. Hold on, you can't get up yet. And there's my audience again.
That was really quick, I don't know.